What makes you not want to date anybody right now? Just ending a 12-year relationship when wife passed. Found out by looking through her phone that she had a bunch of relationships with men throughout our years together, both online-only relationships and in-person relationships. Had no clue because I trusted her completely. Makes me feel like I can never trust another partner, once I get through the healing process. Broke and tired. Require more self-growth. Don't know if I can trust myself to not go into people-pleasing mode rather than asserting my needs and boundaries, and ending up in another years-long relationship with someone I just am not into. To quote Cormac McCarthy, it takes one hell of a partner to beat no partner at all. I'm not dating because I'm undateable currently. I have some serious issues that I'm working on. The fact that I have to endlessly scroll and go through the Tinder Bumble Hinge dance to connect with someone. I think we're all tired of it. The dating pool needs some chlorine. The dating scene being so demanding. I don't have the energy for anyone like that anymore. Relationship me is the worst me. I feel like no one I like will truly like me back. I actually enjoy being alone. Was married for quite some time and it is nice to lounge around in my underwear doing nada on weekends. Had a few chances after the divorce, thought about them all, and politely declined. Maybe it is selfish, dunno, also don't really care. I am happy on a lazy weekend. Feeling inadequate for anybody I feel I would want to be in a relationship with. Being single is so stress-free. I love it. Lack of options for serious monogamy. I feel like I'm not worthy of being with someone. Also, I have a really bad self-image that I have of myself. Even when I make and plan dates with people, they always end up cancelling last minute. It has happened to me so many times in a row just this last month, and one just cancelled our date tonight. I want to date but I need to give up for now. The person I loved died. I doubt I'll find anyone as wonderful as she was again. People are fucking exhausting to be around. Last thing I want to deal with when I get home after a long day is another person. I don't see how I'd be able to maintain a relationship since I'll need a lot of time to myself. Even sleeping in the same bed with someone every day isn't an appealing idea. The only way it could maybe work is if I find someone with similar sensibilities as me and we can give each other the space we need. I wouldn't bet on finding this though. I can't go from, what's this thing on my back to, what's your favorite color? Not loving myself enough. Dating is exhausting and demoralizing. Two things mainly. 1. How socially acceptable common ghosting is. 2. How expected it is to begin a sexual relationship immediately without any sort of commitment or even conversation about the terms of the relationship, aka a situationship. Amazing connections with the wrong people, the pain that comes after it doesn't work out. I haven't met a guy that makes me feel like I can be myself around him. Depression makes me isolate myself. Just left my wife who spent and hid $20,000 of credit to buy opiates. She hid it since before our marriage and I never truly saw it, extremely high functioning. A lot of deception tricked me into 8 years of marriage. Moved out today and not in a rush to be with anyone. I'm focusing on self-growth and enjoying my independence. I have a tendency to attract monkey branches. I figure take a break from that crap and focus on other problems. Gestures broadly. I have too many quirks and weaknesses. I'm sure there is someone out there who would be interested, but the amount of effort it would take to find them is just way too much work for limited gain. My selfishness and low self-esteem. There's a sea of avoidance that's so exhausting to navigate through. No one wants to reciprocate the energy, it's actually driving me kinda wild. I still have feelings for someone and it wouldn't be fair for the person I'm dating, so I'm waiting for the feelings for the one person to dissipate. I have a lot of issues to deal with. People my age no longer go out, so I'm stuck with online dating, which has basically turned into the same experience as trying to get a job through LinkedIn. I don't even have a hard time getting matches and dates. It's just that the whole process of meeting people has become a slog, but then again I can't think of any other part of life that hasn't become a slog as well. Oh, I don't know, because the dating scene is a shit show. I got married, then I switched to radiocarbon dating. People's attitude. I swear, people see each other as nothing more than tools to advance their own place in this life. I'm chiseling myself and creating a work of art. Relationships are tertiary for now, anything I need will come at the right time. Mostly trauma divorced, but honestly, I just don't want to. I'm more content being alone now than I've ever been, and I honestly don't know if I'll ever pursue a serious relationship again. I'm young enough, so maybe I'll change my mind one day, who knows. Every relationship I've ever been in. Me time. Time for self-care, growth and inner peace. Finding a man in my area that 1. Isn't Republican 2. Isn't a Christian and 3. Doesn't want kids is incredibly difficult. It's honestly not worth my time looking. Everybody traumatized as fuck. All of us. We're all down horrendous. I need to do some serious work on myself first. 36M, full-time job, live at home with parents, trying to help aging parents, not really looking to move out, and whenever I do see someone I want to say hi to, self-confidence gets in the way. I'm 18. I just want to focus on having fun and enjoying life. I haven't washed my sheets in a month or more. More room stinks to high hell. The pile of laundry just keeps getting bigger. I haven't cleaned my PC out and it's been a year, and I need a haircut. I think it might just be the haircut, or I'm scared the stylist will ask me how I am doing and I'll burst into tears. It's a combination of two things. 1, my family situation is complicated and I feel like I can't focus on someone else, and 2, I am temporarily living in another country that I don't envision myself living in much beyond what my contract says. If I fall in love with someone, asking them to move to my home country with me is a very, very big ask. Which makes me sad, because I would love to welcome someone into my life again. Shower someone with affection, attention, and all the lovely bits that go with a relationship. But right now is just so hard. I get scared when I try to talk to a girl, or I'm not confident enough to be myself around a girl. You may have a connection with someone, but it's so incredibly easy for that someone to start talking to other people if you don't respond quickly enough. How are you supposed to see your life with someone if they're dating 4 people at the same time and then narrowing down their options? On top of that, it seems most men in the dating scene in my age range are single for a reason, and we're lucky to stumble on a solid guy that's not emotionally unavailable, immature, manipulative, etc. Gotta find someone you can be boring with, but everyone stares at their phone at people not being boring, so they don't want boring. Better to wait for the apocalypse and try dating someone than obviously JK on that last thing, but seriously. Horrible experience that left me disillusioned with people. And an active autoimmune disease that makes me difficult to be around. No desire for anything at all. Completely off the whole dating romance love thing. It's been spoiled for me. The person I wanted to date is gay. I'm in love with someone I can't be with. It's him or no one. Trying to survive my divorce from a narcissist with an untreated mental illness. Narcissists are everywhere. I keep falling victim to them and I have zero energy left to even try. I can only fall for a girl once we become close as friends, but she never sees me